I might just lose my job, check. Good evening, sports fans. We've got the PBA adding 10 more names to complete its illustrious list of 50 greatest players. Plus, 2 NBA MVPs going off in scoring, but only one led his team to a win.
And we've got exciting volleyball action in the Spikers Turf and UAAP. Which team claimed victories today?
Exciting, you mean a fifth set? That's the final score. Yeah, fifth set, 27-25 by score. You'll find out more on the show. Stick around. We got a full pack for you. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheskalit Ngalaw.
And here's tonight's play-by-play.
Ramiro, the show by Mamoy League. Future puts it on.
Gemma on the left side. Oh, the pass! Stuffing another one! Bacunas rejecting Estejo for the point.
Well, Chad, congratulations are definitely in order for the newest additions to the PBA's list of greatest players.
The league added 10 more names to the exclusive club, bringing the total to 50 players in time for its historic 50th anniversary. The 10 are 7-time champion Nelson Asaytono, 8-time champ Jeffrey Carriazo, 8-time MVP Junmar Fajardo, 8-time champ Bong Hawkins, 13-time titleist Abe King, 4-time finals MVP Danny Siegel, 7-time champ Scotty Thompson, 1979 Rookie of the Year Arnie Tuadles, 6-time champion Manny Victorino, and last but not the least, 9-time champ Elpidio Yoyoy Villamin.
The 10 were chosen by a committee made up of esteemed former players like El Presidente Ramon Fernandez, the Fortune Cookie Atoy Ko, and the Triggerman Alan Kaidik were all also part of the greatest players list. The committee also includes veteran media men Ding Marcelo, Al Mendoza, Nelson Beltran, Andy Howe, and the Dean Kenito Henson. Former PBA Commissioner Sonny Barrios leads the panel.
To talk to us more about the new members of the PBA's list of greatest players, we've got one of the members of the selection committee, PBA legend Atoy Ko. Good evening and welcome to Play by Play.
The Fortune Cookie.
The Fortune Cookie.
Good evening. Talagang the legend, no?
Kailangan talaga kasama yan sa Atoy Ko, the legend. Kailangan kasama yan.
Sir, papakilala ako. Baka nakalimutan mo na. Andre Felix po.
Tagal natin magkasama. Grabe.
Or first of all, it was congratulations to the committee, congratulations to the players. Excited ang lahat ng mga PBA fans. And eto na-announce na yung 10 players na dinagdag dito sa greatest players list ng PBA.
Yes, and we have to talk about yung selection process. Paano kayo nag-arrive sa decisions on the names that were included? Were there particular names from the past na na-realize nyo baka may mga nagreklamo na stop siya, sama natin?
Anyway, before I answer that question, I'm just thankful to Commissioner Marshall for including me as one of the members in the selection committee. Actually, we started with 11 kami, and then namili kami kung sinong pwede maging chairman para siya magbe-break kung sakaling may tie. And then napagkaisahan namin na we chosen Sonny Barrios to be the chairman of the selection committee. And then sa unang meeting namin, ang habang talektakan how to come up with the ang una is kailan naglaro ka na more than 5 years. Tapos anong impact mo sa PBA? Saka siyempre, stats mo din, titingnan natin how good you are.
Factor in din yung MVP, yung championships.
Tapos yung MVP, naging kausapan na kasi naging nangyari na before na pag-MVP, Matic na kasama. Kaya ngayon, Matic nakasama si Junmar saka si Scotty Thompson. And 8 na lang. And then from 30 names, unang 30 names would come. Tapos 30 names, pinag-aralan namin lahat yun.
Wow.
Tapos talaga, after, ang usapan, after that first meeting, after 1 week or 2, we went back for another meeting and then binigay na namin yung first, nagbigay kami mga 10 names. Ako, meron iba nagbigay ng 12, may bigay ng 11.
Okay.
Ako, pero usapan namin hanggang doon na lang, 10 to 12. Parang,
Yes.
yun sa 10 binigay ko, halos andyan dyan sa andyan dyan, napili. Kaya masaya ko, malinis ang konsensya ko dahil yung pinili ko ay I went out to ask mga basketball fans, basketball expert kung sino ang deserving. So makikita mo sa FB, Facebook na mga nagsasuggest, nagko-comment, di ba?
Kita yun, yes.
Kaya ito, sila na napili, masaya ako. Kaya lang, marami nagtatanong, bakit si ganito, sa susunod na sila. Kasi ito ay mas matanda naman kaysa sa kanila. At sila ay deserving to be there already at this time.
Coach, sumakit ba ulo mo?
Ay, medyo, parang sleepless night also, iniisip po.
Hirap no?
Mahirap
It's
kasi,
really, really tough.
Kasi yun sa maraming controversy dun sa 40th na may nagsasabi, dapat wala pa si ganito, dapat nauna si ganito. Pero that's
Yes.
under
Coach,
the water. Kaya,
pag nasama ka kasi, it's, kumbaga, di ba, Check, it's a privilege, it's a great distinction. How great of an honor, Coach, alam mo to, you're a PBA legend, you've played years and years in the PBA, and to be part, pag naging part ka ng 25 players list yung nauna.
magtataka pa ako pag hindi ako nasama doon.
Magtataka kami lahat pag wala ka doon. Talagang Pero Coach, gano'n ka-importante for the players that were named here, 10, di ba? Di natin maiiwasan na, ba't di nasama ito siya? But ito na, we have the 10 players list. Let's be happy about it. We have the 50 greatest players for the PBA to celebrate the 50th anniversary. Pero gano'n kalaking honor yung dapat maramdaman ng yung mga na-select nyo po dito na mapasama dito. Dahil, kumbaga, lahat ng pagod nila, yung efforts nila, ito na yun nasuklian na
Kasi, kailan maging masayang-masaya sila kasi talagang sa unang-una, deserving talaga sila. Sa feeling ko, nung hindi sila nasama doon sa 40th, may konting tampo sila siguro din sa PBA. Bakit hindi pa sila nasama? Kasi mararamdaman mo bilang isang player na dapat kasama na ako doon kasi yung impact na ginawa ko sa paglalaro, naging ganito ako, gano'ng kagaling, kaya importante kasi ito history na to, Andre. Pag-uusapan for the rest of hanggang sinong 50, greatest 50th, di ba?
Correct.
Pag-uusapan ng tao, saka nandoon ka. Saka, sorry na lang doon sa mga hindi pa napili, darating ang panahon nyo.
Yes.
Di ba? Maybe sa 75 anniversary, masasama.
Yes.
Mas madali na nga doon yun kasi 25
25,
players ang
marami,
pipilay mo. Dito ang pinili namin, 8 lang.
Yes.
Matik pa yung
Dalawa.
MVP.
Yung
Yes.
Coach, may dagdag si Cheska doon sa sabi mo,
Siyempre, yung the criteria mismo, do you think na may chance na mag-iba yun? Because siyempre may mga tao na, matik, kailangan MVP kasama.
Correct.
Or yun na nga, as you mentioned, marami talaga may mga sariling opinions kasi.
Tama naman yun, tama. Pero yun sa amin, hindi magsisinungaling yung stat
Yes.
Baka si isang player, ito, nakalimang championship ikaw 3 lang At siyempre, mas pipiliin ko na yung nakalima.
yung mga snubs, Coach, sino sa tingin nyo, in your opinion, meron bang mga snubs dito na dapat napasama, pwede ka magbigay ng pangalan? Kung okay lang.
Na dapat nasama?
Tingin mo lang.
Maybe si Olsen Racela,
Raka.
point guard.
Dami din sa
Si
amin.
Jerry
We know he's
Esplana.
gonna be in that list.
Kaya lang,
Jerry,
mas matanda naman to sila Abe, sila Yoyo,
Arnes,
si
Yoyoy.
Arnen, di ba? Sila, kaya dapat sila muna. May darating ang time nila. Kasi even L.A. Tenorio, pwede naman masama, pero kaya lang, hindi naman siya matik kasi hindi naman siya naging MVP. Lumabas din ang pangalan niya, di ba? Pero pagdating sa botohan, hindi siya lumabas Pero we considered him, di ba, na point guard.
We know their time will come.
Yes,
As in,
and yes. And then,
darating
tingnan ko
yan.
sinasabi ni
Deserve.
Coach kasi syempre nakikita din natin yung sa Facebook, di ba? Sinasabi, bakit si Scotty nandun, si LA wala? Di ba? But again, for clarification, Scotty has won an MVP award.
Yeah. Matic
Not to,
yung MVP.
not to discredit LA's accomplishments.
Yes, definitely. Hindi. LA is a Iron Man.
Oh, naman, of
What
course.
can you say about him?
Yes.
He played
The streak
almost
is
1,000
probably
games
an
at
unbreakable
Diretso.
record. Yes, yes.
Kaya, no, he deserved to be there. Kaya lang, not this time yet.
Yes, and of course now at 50 years old, the PBA, like nakita na natin how the PBA has grown through the years, and as the legend himself, pag-usapan natin what a milestone this is for the league, the way that you've seen the league grow.
First milestone, I'm so happy to see what we started 75, year 75, 50 years now, 50 years is still existing, di ba? Hindi natapos. Kaya ako parang dating player na nag-umpisa doon sa PBA at nakikita mo pa rin yung PBA na still growing strong, matutuwa ka, matutuwa ka. We are giving people true entertainment, di ba? Na love ng Pilipino, mahal na mahal natin ang basketball, lalo na ako. Kung hindi dahil sa basketball, hindi niyo ako makakasama rito, di ba? Pero Swin,
Oo naman.
I'm so happy na umabot sa 50 years. Sana I'm still hoping umabot tayo sa 75 at buhay pa ako.
Coach, isang pahabol, nabanggit mo nga, dagdagan ko lang. How happy are you with now how the game has evolved in the PBA? Kita natin, kasi syempre may mga sabi, may nanonood pa ba PBA? Hello, just watch the Game 7 of the Ginebra TNT series na ano lang, tumigil ang mundo. People were watching that great series, especially that game.
Actually, kasi yung mga regular game, kasi unang-una, it's the traffic eh. Di ba? You can watch
Where's
it.
the line? Where's the line?
Ito naman eh. It's the traffic. You can watch it live in FB Live. You have the apps of
Pilipinas
Signal.
Live, Signal, yes,
You
yes.
can watch it. And
Correct,
then
Signal
you don't
Play, yes.
have to go through the traffic.
Yes,
Di ba?
yes.
Pero pag championship game na, talagang ikaw ay pumpanati ka ng basketball fans, you will go out and ask, Andre, pahingin ticket naman. Nanonood ako."
Totoo yun, totoo
Diba?
yun.
Iba ang atmosphere ng live.
Coach, we wish we had more time,
Yes.
pero maraming salamat again.
Ayaw mo na, bakit hanggang...
Hindi!
Di ba?
Yung FB namin
Joke lang, joke lang po.
2 hours yung show eh.
Sabi mo, tinatanong mo 2 hours yung show.
Joke lang.
Pero
I'm
maraming
happy,
salamat.
Andre, to be here to explain it to the people, yung nangyari sa selection. I'm really proud
Of course,
it.
Coach.
I'm
Thank you
very
so much.
malinis ang konsensya ko. Pili ko karapat dapat itong mga napili namin.
All right,
You heard
thank you so much for your time, PBA legend Fortune Cookie Atoy ko on Play-by-Play.
Thank you.
Coming up from the hardcore, let's go to the Tariflex check. You were talking about this exciting volleyball action coming your way after the break. Double victories for DLSU and USC in the UAAP Season 87 Volleyball Tournament. A recap of today's results and more when Play-by-Play returns only here on One News. And we're back. Thank you for joining us here on Play-by-Play on One News. NBA updates now. Do you smell what the chef is cooking? Well, another historic performance in a crucial match between the Golden State Warriors and the Memphis Grizzlies for Steph Curry serving up 52 big points to lead the Dubs past the Grizz 134 to 125. Curry went 12 of 20 from beyond the arc and even tallied 10 rebounds and 8 assists to finish with a near triple-double. This is Curry's 15th career 50-point game, tying Damian Lillard for 6th most in NBA history. The Warriors now have 44 wins and 31 losses to move past the Grizzlies for 5th in the West. Memphis has lost 4 in a row and is on the brink of becoming a play-in team with 44 victories and 32 defeats.
Nikola Jokic also had an all-time great performance. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to push the Denver Nuggets past the Minnesota Timberwolves in double overtime. Final score here, 140 to 139 in favor of the Wolves, despite the Joker's triple-double of 61 points, 10 rebounds, and as many assists for the Nugs. It was only the third 60-point triple-double in history, while his 61 markers are the most points scored by anyone this season. The reigning MVP was also responsible for the 2 extra periods as he came up clutch from the foul line as well as down the lane. The Joker's 61st point could have also won it for Denver, but Russell Westbrook made 2 costly errors in the dying seconds. This is the Wolves' 6th straight win over the Nugs. They currently share an identical 44 and 32 win-loss slate with the Grizz for 6th in the West. The Nuggets stay at 3rd place in the conference with 47 victories and 29 defeats. Here are Ant-Man and Alexander Walker breaking down.
Well, one more record-setting performance this time from the Milwaukee Bucks. They finished with a new team high in field goal percentage to beat the Phoenix Suns 133 to 123. The Deer made 68.9% of their shots, surpassing the previous best of 66.7% from way back in 1985. Giannis Antetokounmpo was at the helm here with 37 points on 12 out of 18 shooting to go along with his 11 rebounds. The Bucks snapping a 4-game losing skid, improving to 41 and 34, good enough for 6th in the East. The Suns, meanwhile, still just outside the West play-in picture with 35 victories and 41 setbacks.
4 more NBA games on tap. Here are the scores. OG Anunoby leads the New York Knicks to a 105-91 win over the Philadelphia 76ers. Dani Avdija tallies a big triple-double to push the Portland Trailblazers past the Atlanta Hawks 127 to 113. Meanwhile, the Chicago Bulls have secured a spot in the play-in tournament after their 137 to 118 win over the Toronto Raptors. And lastly, Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner power the Orlando Magic's late rally to beat the San Antonio Spurs 116 to 105.
Okay, from basketball, let's head to some volleyball news, this time here at home. We did mention exciting games. The LSU Green Spikers with one of the hardest earned wins of the season in the UAAP Men's Volleyball Tournament. The Green Spikers came from behind to defeat the Ateneo Blue Eagles in 5 grueling sets, 21-25, 25-18, 21-25, 25-22. And get this, the 5th set, folks, 27-25. Yes, 27-25 in the 5th and final set. The match was a true test of endurance among both squads, but it was reserve spiker Yoyong Mendoza who stepped up in the clutch. Mendoza firing 2 critical kill hits to bring LaSalle to match point at 26-25 in the 5th. Then, middle blocker MJ Fortuna sealing the deal with a victory and with a block here on Ian Salarzon. The 27-25 5th set is the longest 5th set of the season. Birthday boy Noel Captain celebrated with a game-high 27 points and 12 receptions. In contrast, though, the USC Golden Spikers ended their match against the Adamson Soaring Falcons right away. It was a clean sweep here at 25-12, 25-18, and 25-18. Reigning MVP Josh Ibanez continues to find his form for the Golden Spikers, delivering 13 points along with 9 excellent receptions. USC, LaSalle, and Ateneo are all tied for 3rd place in the team standings with identical 6-4 win-loss records.
Moving on to the women's side, the DLSU Lady Spikers continued their supremacy over their arch rivals, the Ateneo Blue Eagles. The Lady Spikers were dominant from start to finish to claim the sweep 25-21, 25-17, and 25-20. Angel Canino dispelled any doubts about her health. She finished with 16 points to go along with 7 excellent digs and 6 excellent receptions. La Salle now has a 16-game win streak against Ateneo dating back to the season 79 finals in 2017. The Lady Spikers are at 7-3 for solo second in the standings, while the Blue Eagles slide to 4-6 for 6th place. And the UST Golden Tigresses pulled off a gutsy 5-set escape against the upset-seeking Adamson Lady Falcons 25-18, 23-25, 22-25, 27-25, and 15-8. Regina Jurado came up big for the Golden Black with 20 points and 18 excellent receptions. Shaina Nitura unleashed 36 points, just 2 shy of her UAAP single-game record in a losing cause. This ends UST's 3-game slide. They remain in the top 4 with a 6-4 record. As for Adamson, it's their 6th loss in 7 matches. They are now at 3-7. More sports stories are coming your way after a quick break. Please stay tuned to Play-by-Play here on One News.
Welcome back to Play-by-Play on One News. And now we go straight to the highlight reel right away. All NBA. Roll it right away. We start off with the Blazers and the Hawks. Here's Matisse Thybulle with a miss, but look who skies high. Shadon Sharp skying hard there. Thybulle with a miss with a 3, but high leaping Sharp there. Clean up the mess What a dunk. Sharp finishing with 33 points, 10 rebounds for the Blazers as they beat the Hawks in Atlanta, 127-113. Up next, Bucks Suns now. How about Giannis? Double team. Kick out Kuzma. Back to Giannis. Now it's done. No, that's dead meat right there. Chicken barbecue alert, as Shaq would say. Look at Giannis dunking like it's like the 90s there. Underneath with a lot of ferociousness. Nothing Ryan Dunn can do there. Too late on the defense. Help defense is Nick Richards, by the way, the Greek freak. 37 big ones here, 11 boards. Bucks outlast the Phoenix Suns, the depleted Suns, by the way, 133-123 in Milwaukee. Last but definitely not the least, OG Anunoby, let's go to the Garden. Off and running, and then against 3 defenders. Woo! Look at that finish. Against 3 defenders, ending up with Lonnie Walker the fourth. And look at that momentum going strong for OG, punctuating there for New York. What a game for OG. 27 points, game high, by the way, for the Knicks. And it just cruised past the Sixers, 105-91 at MSG. Check.
A quick update from the 2025 Spikers Turf Open Conference Finals. The Signal HD Spikers have taken Game 1 of the best-of-3 series. The HD Spikers dealt the Crisscross King Crunchers their first defeat in the tournament, and it took 5 grueling sets, 22-25, 25-19, 22-25, 25-21, and 15-12. Jao Umandal was clutch for the HD Spikers with 19 points, 7 in the 5th set. Signal is now just 1 win away from its 3rd straight title. Game 2 is set on Friday at the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City.
And that's all from us tonight. Catch us again tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. for a play-by-play of today's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News, that's Signal TV Channel 8 on SD and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Pilipinas Live.
I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Calao. Thank you for watching. Good night.